than just like
the glitz and glam that people think.
Right, exactly. Because the glitz and glams is a part of the reality still.
Fact.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're showing everything, you're gonna get some glitz and glam. So that's fine.
Also, I want to be very clear to whoever's listening. I do not show everything. I show exactly what I want. So if you're seeing glitz and glam, it's because I want you to see that. And I'm not showing you all my personal stuff, all the trials, all the tribulations, like. So that needs to be clear. Like, social media, a lot of times people think that this is your whole life. It's 20%.
I think it's important too, like, to even make those decisions. Like, people have a whole bunch of different reasons for why they choose to show certain stuff or not show certain stuff. I think it's all good. Like, people take, like how you saying, it's more about how people taking it. Like, if you're taking it as like this is what somebody's life is, you're kind of dumb. Like, you know, you're kind of stupid. Like, it's us making the decision of what to post. Like, it's not like there's like these objectives like that there are, like, oh, you have to post about this or you have to show this or this. So yeah, word. But yeah, just start by letting the people know who you are, what you do. Yeah, really.
My name is Shane Miller, to be exact. I go by Sir Shane Photo on the gram. I'm a photographer. I'm a creative director. I am an associate director at a very prestigious university for their photo department. I'm a father.
Keep it coming. Don't stop.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah. A well-versed
creative. I'm heavy into fashion. I'm a designer.
Come on.
I got bracelets coming soon again. Yeah, we back.
Oh, yo, wait. Nah. wait.
Yes. I'm in the process.
Oh, wait, for y'all that don't know, bro, you will soon know, bro. Like, y'all will soon know. That's a time stamp, bro.
Big time. And that was the first time. Me making bracelets was the first time I was ever creative in a way where I put myself out there to people, and it sold immediately. People always mess with us, so I appreciate that. And now it's gonna have even a deeper meaning. It's gonna be more impactful in what I'm trying to say. So I'm looking forward to it, man, because it's full circle.
Yes, definitely full circle. That's funny, because even right now, how you say that was the first creative thing that like you really did, that was the first creative thing that I've ever seen somebody do in my real life. That was like, oh, like you could just make stuff. Like you could just make like you could do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that really put the battery in my back to even do anything that I'm doing. So, word, big homage. So boom, I got some notes here. Okay, boom. What do you do and why you do it? That was the question. You kind of fake answered it, but
I didn't answer why though.
Right, exactly. So
yeah, I could tell you why. I got into photography based off of what we were talking about, making bracelets, making clothes. And then I went to school for multimedia journalism. They gave me a camera my last semester, and I fell in love with photography at that point. And then after that, I just kept going with it. My graduation gift from my parents was a professional camera. So that was super dope. And I just kept moving, but I wasn't that serious. We're going this way. I wasn't that serious, and I wouldn't even call myself a photographer until, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow.
Even though I've been doing it for over 10 years.
Wow.
So
what do you think? Oh, that's crazy. That's one of my questions too. What do you think was the conscious decision that you took? Like, what if you could tell us that story, like, or that process, or what it took to get there?
It was a combination of two things: my children and the pandemic. So when really Sailor specifically first, because that's my first child.
Big up Sailor.
And then, so when Sailor was born, it was tough, like, to be, I wasn't creative. I didn't feel like shooting nothing, and like, it just wasn't there for me. And then I started to realize, like, wait, I want to actually leave a legacy for my child that involves me leaving an impact on community in the art space. where you could look back on it and be like, oh, my dad did this, and
Yeah,
whatever else the case may be. Also for myself, like, I mean, I use my child as the motivation, but really it is for myself too, because
How old is Sailor now? Just
Sailor's 5 now.
Nah, to make that a goal for yourself, like just off the strength, like at that time, and then to see what you've done, I guess we'll edit it in, like we'll edit it in for sure. But like 5 years, bro, that's big. That's big. That's big.
And the crazy thing is that isn't from 5 years. That's from 2 years. And
true. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's from 2 years.
Can you explain that?
So
like,
even though I had the mindset when Sailor was younger, like, yo, I want to do this, I still didn't push it all the way at that time. And then the pandemic happened, and it was terrible for a lot of people. But I think for speaking with other creatives as well, like, they also agree with me. Like, it was one of the best times.
It was like, no, it was definitely
one of the best times. My head was clear. I could come outside.
If you wasn't scared,
yeah, if you wasn't scared, you was good. So at that time, I was looking at the news. I stopped watching the news during the pandemic too. So the news kept showing like terrible things.
Right, of course.
New York is dead, all this stuff. And
Riots and
I started coming outside, started taking pictures in New York, seeing the stuff that I saw. But it was all white people. That's not my vibe. I want to be able to celebrate Black people. I want to be able to leave something where the quality that I see white people, the consistency that I see them get in the business space, I wanted to provide that to my community. Let's go this way. I wanted to be able to provide that to my community. Right. And that's when I started going crazy. It had to be about something that was not only for myself, with the legacy of, I want my children to be able to see this. I want people to feel this. So when you see my pictures, I want you to feel like, oh snap, I was there. Like, I want you to get that type of that energy, and that's when I started to go crazy. That's why I say 2 years. So soon as I made that decision, also my Instagram. You look at my Instagram and just scroll through, it's probably 98% Black. And that was on purpose.
Yes,
like 1,000%.
This is great. Like, this is definitely great, because like to show the, like, a lot of people have the, like, how they want to do things, right? And then like it kind of prevents them from actually doing it because they feel like they can't do it the way they want to. But like the way you're saying is, like, the way you're explaining it is like you just did it and just changed it as you were going. Like, okay, this is how I want to do it now. This is how I want to do it now. This is how I want to do it now, and changing that and just working with that and seeing that. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Here's the thing, though. People that have businesses, you doing it for yourself. Like, the way how you come across on social, the way how you come across to anyone, it's you who's running it. So you shouldn't feel beholden to, damn, I was doing this for 2 years, but I don't feel this way anymore. It doesn't align with me. So why are you still doing it? Switch it up. You go change that, because your customers is going to feel it. The product that you produce is going to be lackluster. So you have to switch with the times. Like, and whoever comes with you comes with you. And when you start to get to like a super big business, obviously that changes. But in the growing phases, you better figure out what it is that your message is, so that you could connect with your core. And that's what I've been doing. And my core is Black people. So
100, bro. Nah, we love that. We love it. We love it. We love it. Wow. See, this is better than this is better than I expected. Okay, boom. Top 5. How I wrote in my notes was top 5 all time, right? I didn't have a specific top 5. I wanted it to be up to you. Like, anything. It could be like from your own work. It could be like music. It could be whatever you want. Like top 5, anything.
I guess I'll go with my top 5 influences.
I like that.
My top 5 influences would be Black women specifically. That's gonna start my list, because was raised by a single mother, all my aunts around me. Women are the reason I got so far in business. All the people that pushed me in the right direction, it was always women. When it comes to money, pricing, getting paid, always Black women. That's always like, yo, make sure you charge this, make sure you do this, recommended me for stuff. So Black women, #1 inspiration on my list.
Yeah, they definitely the glue, bro.
Yeah,
they definitely the glue.
And then I'll say just the culture overall, like Black culture. So like if you like grills, music, like all those different things combined in the energy, that all inspires me. And it kind of, a lot of times when people say like all this stuff inspires me and blah blah blah, I actually show that in my work. Like I'll do music, I'll do cars, I'll do everything involved with Black culture. So it has to be one category. So Black women, Black culture, and then specifically I say music. Just getting on to artists. Rihanna.
Okay.
Ye.
Okay.
Those are my top.
Rihanna #1 though. Rihanna #1. Why? Just a question. Why?
So Rihanna and Ye are pretty similar to me.
Rihanna over Ye or no order?
I'm gonna explain.
Okay.
Right? So with Ye is like that organic, pure creativity, like that hype feeling. Like when you do something, nobody's watching, and you so hype about your work, nobody could tell you nothing. That feeling. That's what I love about Ye. That's the feeling I get when I think
that video
Ye.
of him on the plane making the beat.
Facts. Yeah. I don't care who's around me. Like, this is my shit. Like that. Like Ye is goated forever. Rihanna, I like how she's able to operate as herself in business. So I'm coming as I am, and I'm also not. I'm not ruffling feathers. But like doing something too crazy, and it's just like I'm just being myself. Like, and I feel like Ye's being himself too, but sometimes in a combative way.
Yeah, Rihanna more classy with it. She more like, you know what I'm saying? And she be herself. She be herself. I feel like a lot of the way she move be justified. Like she's very justifiable, like a redeemable type of person.
Facts.
So, okay.
So yeah.
Really.
Rihanna and Ye, those my. Creatively, those are the two goats for me. But like Beyonce is still up top for me when I think about visually. Honestly, watching the behind the scenes of Beyonce working, it was on HBO. I forgot the name.
The Coachella joint.
It wasn't the Coachella. It was before that.
Okay.
And she was like that when she was arguing about the lighting.
Yeah, that's crazy. It was during Sasha Fierce time?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it was that one. So, not watching that, no lie, changed a lot of my perspective on things. Yeah. I looked at Beyonce different. I looked at work different. I looked at impact different. I looked at leadership different. Just from watching that. She was in that room. She's like, yo, this lighting is terrible. Like, what are you doing? And to me, it looked good. And then when she explained it, she talked about the stuff that she wanted, why she wanted it like that, just being intentional about your vision with people and not coming off as, you know, like, exactly. And just like all the different things that they call you when you're intentional about how you want your stuff.
100%, bro. 100.
So yeah.
Steve Jobs told me that. Steve Jobs, I was like seeing the documentaries and just learning about him, and the way he would just be like, okay, this doesn't cut it. This doesn't cut it. This is how I want this to be specifically, and you need to find a way to, like, even with Pixar, they were saying like, because he was just running it. Like, obviously he wasn't doing any of the technical stuff with Pixar, but he like started Pixar. So when they was making Toy Story, which is the first animated movie ever, 3D animated movie, they was like, you know, it's a completely new thing. Like, you know, people make small stuff, but it was like the first full-length movie. So like they were trying to do things that weren't really possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's pushing them like on a technical level, like, yo, make this happen.
Figure it out.
Yeah, like just figure it out. Like they like, nigga, you don't even know what.
You don't know what to do.
Exactly, but he's like, bro, I know what I want it to be though.
Yep. And
you know
if
what
I'm hiring you to do it, I saw some potential in you that said you could do that. So figure it out. Like push yourself to that next level.
Exactly. And it happened. And it happened. And it kept happening with him. Like, and that's why I feel like the leadership is probably, like, the leadership is very important. Like how you say that. Like people like Beyonce and such and the likes. You know what I'm saying?
Leadership is like one of the, it's probably the key thing. So consistency as well. Is probably the thing that separates me from a lot of people, because I'm consistently posting, I'm consistently doing things, and just being on people's mind is important, because you could be there and somebody really likes your work, but if I'm posting once every 3 months, and then there's somebody else that, let's say my work, you consider it 1A. There's somebody else here, he's 2A. So the work is still good, but I also see that he's working every day. You post once every 3 months. I'm gonna hit him up, because now I feel like you're either busy, you're either this, you're either that. Like, yo, can you come through and do this for me? So consistency is something that I pitch and I preach for my brand, and it doesn't work for everybody. But
Word.
that. But going back to my fourth inspiration, fashion, for sure. I can't operate without it.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that influence through your lifetime, like how that was hidden.
My biggest fashion inspiration is somebody by the name of Peter Christie. That shaped everything in me about fashion. I remember going over to the house, and again, being raised by women, so that being the male figure in my life, one of the coolest people in the world at that time to me when I was a child, and just seeing straight polo everywhere, seeing Prada boxes, I remember, I never forget this, looking under the bed, and he had a garbage bag full with sneakers, new, old, all mixed in, like, it's just material shit. Like, that literally just changed my perspective on clothes. It changed my perspective on just allowing me to be fly. And I'm not gonna look at it like the clothes is fly to me. Like, I'm fly, bro. I'm gonna throw you around.
Sir Shane,
jump.
You are literally explaining my experience with you. I don't think you understand, like, the amount, like, the full circle of it, bro. Because that was literally you for me. Like, Uncle Peter was cool, like, or Peter, he was cool, like, feel me? Like, it was like, okay, like, he got it. But what you took from him, and then what I saw through that,
I appreciate
you feel me?
Bro.
Same type of shit, bro. Like, it really put the battery, like, wait, like, you could really, like, up it through just clothes, bro. Like, you could up yourself, like, you feel me? Like, and on an art level, like,
clothes are an extension of your personality. Wear shit that I like, that I think is cool, and whatever else the case may be. And even if somebody else is in the same pieces as me, they're not gonna wear it like me.
Never gonna hit the same.
We're not gonna do all the same stuff in it. It don't matter, like. So that's why, like, I'm so thankful for that experience. Where Uncle P, like, all the stuff that he instilled in me, even like being on the street. The reason I'm not is because of him. Like, he definitely spoke that into me. Like, yo, you don't want to do that, woman.
Okay.
You don't need to do that. And then watching his mistakes as well, maybe be like, I'm gonna take the good, but I can't take everything.
Can't take everything. You can't do it.
So yeah, fashion would be number 4, and then number 5. Sheesh. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. I have to get back to you about that.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 is tough.
Hey, that was a great 4. That was a great 4. That was a great 4. Like, I feel like people, the reason I'm doing this is just to show that it gets. It is, bro. I think that even is going on. Anytime that I'm doing something on, like, any type of art, period, it has to have the depth. Like, I've never been that type of person, which might be it might not be the best thing, but like, that was like a checkbox for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like, you feel like it needs to have some sort of meaning to it.
Feel me? And like, the time, like, things being timeless is important to me. And I feel like without depth, it's just impossible. Like, it can't be timeless without. I'm not even gonna say like depth, like something emotional or something like
something
super
that
deep,
you could connect with.
Right, like just something that's like that energy that lasts forever. Like a lot of things just be very frivolous.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's even why this is going on right now.
Left.
Boom. So we're gonna end it with this last question. I feel like this is probably like just the way to sum up this, what we got going on with this interview thing. What do you want people to be more aware of, just in general? Like, what do you think people need to be more mindful of?
The impact that they have on the world. Like, as much as people feel like I'm just in my bubble, I'm just whatever, like, you have an impact. Even just me passing people day to day, like, it leaves an impact on me. I pay attention to everything. Everything is art to me. I see things in pictures, and when I made my camera an extension of my eye, I felt much better, because I'm like, damn, I could express myself a little better. I could do this. So definitely just preaching to people that you impact people. You matter on many levels that you think you don't. We're going across on many levels that you think you don't. And let's go.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I want to leave people with, because I don't treat people different.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of you being a celeb, you being whatever. Like, there's been 2 times I think I can remember me being super hyped for a celeb.
Me?
That was not me. 2 times I can remember being super hyped for a celeb. When I got the Ye pick. I was talking shit.
We gotta speak on that. We gotta get that little story time real quick. You can't leave that out, bro. Bro got the photo of Ye. It's right here. Like I'm putting it right here. Crazy, but yeah, how'd that happen? Sorry to cut you off, but like,
complex.
We need that real quick.
That just goes back to consistency again. Like what I was talking about, connecting with people, building relationships with people like that I value their voice in the space. Like I have a good connection with a lot of the black designers right now. Tear, Savior with Tips, Muggsy, like it's a bunch of black designers that I'm tapped into. I have really good relationships with, and my relationship with Tips brought me out to Complex Con, and people know how I move. I'm gonna get my job done, but I'm also gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna make sure that your stuff is just as good on the same level. So we at Complex Con, going this way. We was at Complex Con, see a big crowd, like, yo, what is this? Camera's ready, it's already in my hand.
Of course, stay ready.
I ain't stressed. And then I seen a hood over somebody's head. I'm like, I don't know who this is, but this person's a big deal. Then hit the corner, I looked, I'm like, oh shit. Literally, that's what I'm saying in my head. Like, all I kept saying is, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, this really Ye. Then I chilled out, calm, got the pic, calm, nothing crazy.
They still post that, bro. They still use that. They still use that, bro.
When after I took the pic and I got back and I had to edit, because you already know, as soon as I took the pic, it's uptown.
It gotta be.
Yeah, it's uptown. So I went, I processed, because I bring my laptop with me. I processed everything. And I was just looking at the pic. I was like, they're not fucking with me, bro. Yo, that's lit. And I don't curse that much. I don't do none of that. I don't do a lot of braggadocious talk. But on that right there, I did braggadocious talk. Because that was a big move. You already know, like, when I was younger, I had Ye posters on my wall. Like, for that to happen, that was definitely a huge movement. So I was hyped for that one.
He was in that bitch, partner Red Sea. All them people, I seen the video, I'm like, yo. He's shaking that bitch up. But,
And then the second time, man, probably the Billboard. I'll say the Billboard.
Yeah, Billboard is crazy. Billboard is crazy.
Billboard in Times Square.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A billboard in Times Square is different.
Like, really though, that's the one though. Like, that's the being from here, bro. That's the one that everybody got. Like, you got that checked off. Like,
thank you.
To solve it, you know.
Yeah, when when I got that billboard and got to see it, I'm like, yo, I shot this. It's an association with Spotify, and they're like, oh, bro, that was crazy. I had a YouTube one in Atlanta as well. That didn't hit the same just because I'm from New York.
Right.
So New York, Times Square. Yeah, that was tough. That was super tough.
Every time I see somebody with the billboard thing, because I know billboards don't even, on a marketing level, it's not even the same because everybody's so focused on the digital thing.
Yeah.
But it's just such a win. Like, it's such a real life win. Like, feel me? So, like, yeah,
it's certain accomplishments that you have in whatever industry you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it might not be a win to most people, but if you in the field, you know how tough it is. Yo, how many photographers are there?
Bro, exactly.
Like, how many people take pictures? How many people do this? And I've never been nervous about that type of
competition. Yeah.
Nobody's competition. And that's not no cocky shit. I show people love. I get people money. Like, when it comes to booking people that look like us.
Nah, Shane, nobody's fucking with you, bro. Like, nobody's fucking with you, bro. Like, you don't gotta, like, it's fine, bro. Nobody's fucking with you, bro.
Nah, it's just, I think it's important to say that, though. Because a lot of times people, people think that, yo, it's always competition. Like, if I see another photographer in the room, I'm not sizing you up like, oh, your picture's gonna be better than mine.
It's tough. I think it's like a leadership thing, because I think a lot of people don't come with that mentality. Because, like, personally, with Superb, it's like there's so much going on, and even with designing a lot of the graphics, designing pretty much everything, I'm so comfortable with letting somebody else do it. You know what I'm saying? And not even on some like, oh, I just don't want to do it, but it's like, if I'm building a world, what am I just be me? Like, you can't do it by yourself. Like, so you need people of that, like, you know, it just be about the caliber. Like, okay, how hard you coming? Like, are you actually doing a good job? Are you actually, like, on it? Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, with that, I'd be like, okay, nobody can really be as on it as me.
Yeah,
like, it's not possible. Like,
do exactly what's in your head, the way that you see it, or whatever.
It don't even be about that. It just be about even doing it. Just like, for me personally, what I've experienced, it'd be the like
procrastination.
Yeah, it'd be like, keep up. It'd be like, keep up. Come on, bro. Like, let's really get it done. And then I feel like another thing too is like people don't have the full like vision. Like, vision. What a played out word. Oh my goodness.
Go to this. Nah, but it's important to state those things though.
You know where we at, man. Come on, stop playing with Big Search, man. You know where we at. About to spend a little. I mean, like, come on, bro. This is what it is. Like, this is where we at.
It just goes back to the fashion thing. Like, I actually love fashion, like real pieces.
Yeah.
That's why we here.
That's why you feel me. Now it's just real life. Getting the lifestyle, we getting the knowledge, we getting the soul. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, heavy on the soul.
Heavy on the soul. Facts. Thank you, Shane.
My brother.
Word. You already know we're gonna do this again, bro.
Nah,
for sure. Yeah, thank you guys. Superhero.fun. Bye. Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother. That was beautiful.
That was fire, right? That felt good. Like, that felt good.